Let's do it.
Kim, were you expecting them to shoot that much?
Yes.
39 3-pointers?
Well, I don't know that many, but they have shot a lot of threes this year. I don't know that I expected that many, but, you do what you got to do. And it was very effective. They hit, I think, 6 in the first quarter, and we adjusted a little bit after halftime, and they only hit 6 the rest of the game.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead.
What does we'll see you at practice tomorrow at 3 mean?
Not a whole lot. We got to play again on Tuesday, so we got to be real, real careful. We played 3 games, a week ago? No rest, okay? So we're heavy-legged out there. That's not excuses. You're not full steam ahead with your 2 post players yet. We're grinding out victories and taking everybody's best shot at TCU and today. I thought when we got the 21-point lead that I wanted to substitute because it's family day, and we couldn't hold on to it. And that is disappointing, but yet at the same time, it's teachable moments.
Kim, do you look at the game on Wednesday night and this game?
Tuesday. Oh, last Wednesday?
Yeah, last Wednesday.
Okay.
Tonight. Do you feel like you guys took a step forward tonight? It was almost kind of another survival type of game.
Well, it was survival, but sometimes you need to credit the opponent. You need to say, hey, Baylor's getting everybody's best shot, and Baylor's not at full speed. And we have to be – you got to keep perspective. You got to keep perspective in that we don't have the same people on the floor right now that we had when we played West Virginia or we had when we played UConn. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Coach, what were some of the adjustments that you did make at halftime to defend the three-point shot?
Nothing defensively. Just stay with them. I went to the smaller lineup in the third quarter. I thought that the smaller lineup was more effective, and so we did that. That's the only adjustment. There wasn't anything to tell them fundamentally to do differently. Just, went small.
Was there ever a point, though, where you were like, okay, Dee Dee, you're on Gordon?
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
remember when that was?
The beginning of the third quarter. Yeah, she moved to the 4, and she might have done that a little bit in the first half. I can't remember. Yeah.
Alexi hit, I think it was maybe 4. I mean, she had 14 at half and didn't do much against you in the second half. Was
Yeah.
all of that DD or most of that DD?
Yes. Yes.
Juicy, you kept getting sort of, these shots where you went to the paint and got about a 15-footer wide open. Is that something that you got today that you hadn't been seeing a whole lot of, or it was there for you a lot?
It was definitely just there today. Coach made an emphasis about us just getting to the paint when the post comes set the screen, so just tried to execute what she was telling us.
Juicy, how are you able to keep your energy up the whole game when you played the full 40 minutes?
Just try my best, when we're running back down, just to catch my breath, and that's it. Just try to catch my breath on offense. Because I know in defense, I just have to give it everything that I got.
Juicy, did that block that you had on the three-point shot that kind of it led to a shot clock violation, did that kind of get your offense going a little bit even more?
I would say, but I wouldn't say I got our offense going. Our defense was just much, much better in the second half. So, defense leads to good offense.
Lauren, was it in the scouting report that Brewer might go out to the perimeter as much as she did, and did that make it more of a challenge to guard her today?
It was, and before this game, she was 1 for 5, 1 for 8, something like that. So she definitely went off today, and that's just something we got to be aware of next time we play them.
Lauren, in the third quarter, it seemed like when you guys were kind of, really separating yourself, what would you kind of attribute that to? Why were you guys really started to get that separation?
It was our defense. We were helping each other. We were talking more, securing a rebound. It was definitely on the defensive end.
Kim, how close was Melissa to playing today?
No.
Not close?
Well, she's getting better every day, but when you deal with a high ankle sprain, you're never going to be 100%. So I don't like to use that. And by the way, I don't like to hear people say I give 110%. You can't give more than 100%. Okay, so I'm tired of hearing that too. 100% is all we can give out of our bodies. But really the main thing for our trainer and for me is limp. When I see your gait and you're moving laterally and there's absolutely no limp or any giving in, that's when you're good to go. And, with high ankle sprains, it's not day to day, it's probably week to week. And she's the most anxious one to get back on the floor. She's like, every time I look down the bench, she's looking at me like, just give me a few minutes. But we're sure ready to have her back out there, that's for sure.
Does that limp gauge, does it change from January to the middle of March?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you more likely to say, okay, give it a shot? If it's,
Well, no, the trainer tells me what to do, and the doctors, they tell me what to do and say she can go.
How frustrating is it? You get Lauren back.
It
and then-
is.
And then
It's
let-
frustrating for them as well. It's
Yeah.
frustrating as a team. But you know what? We got players. We got to grind it out. And you get Lauren back, and she's not back full speed. And then you get this injury. And so you know what we can do when we have all of them, and that's what you just keep focusing on. And then you just kind of pick and push and prod and grind and do all that along the way. And sometimes you don't push the right buttons, and sometimes you do. But the bottom line is we still win. And I'll say it again today. That was a 21-point game when I substituted. And I don't regret subbing. It was family day. Wish I didn't have to re-enter starters. But it's okay. It's all good.
Lauren, do you take it personal when you look at the stats and you see they scored 26 in the first quarter, and that's a season high against y'all? I mean, not them saying it's all on you, but that you do take it personal because you're such a defensive-minded person.
Yeah, I mean, we take it personal as a team because defense is a big focus for us, and I think you could see that starting the third quarter. We picked up our defense, started playing more team defense, and
Kim, were you surprised with an 8-point game and 20 seconds left that they didn't try to put you guys on the line? Or was there an understanding at that point?
You'd have to ask her that. I think some people just stop at that point and go, we're going to take this defeat with this amount. I don't know. I tend to, keep going after the ball, go after steals. I don't know. But some people are like, it's over. Let's just, I don't know. I don't even try to think of what other coaches are thinking.
Is what you're going through now with what you had to deal with without Lauren, and now is what you're going through now going to make you better when you need to be?
Well, this is a long season, and everybody goes through peaks and valleys. If it's a peak too early, and then you get to the end and it's not real good, or do you just kind of slowly do this, and then at the end? I don't know. But it's not unusual to have injuries. It's not unusual to shoot the ball poorly. It's not unusual to lose some games. I don't know if we'll go through this league undefeated. Our goal is to win the thing. It's not me to say we're going to go undefeated. We want to win our 10th in a row, and we have the talent to do that. And we just have to keep grinding, and it'll all come together.
Isn't this kind of you creating your own monster?
Oh, that happened years ago.
Yeah, I know, but that everyone just is so used to you blowing people out.
I think people honestly probably like it close. You ever see them just sitting there? You ever see them just sit there? I do. I'm doing this today to get them up. We need your help. Right? Right? Sometimes I think people are either in shock and they sit there, or they just are complacent and like it. I don't know. All I know is we're still winning. We're still grinding it out. That's a lot of threes, guys. That's 40 threes. And percentages tell you if you keep shooting it, you're going to make a lot of them. We did some good things today, but I always believe this, give the opponent credit. They shot it pretty darn good throughout the whole game.
Kim, I'm not sure what her emotions were, but Erin gave you some good.
She did. I'm so happy for Erin DeGreat, to leave a school and come back and play in your at a school in your hometown. That's hard because family always wants to see you play. And I explained that to her when she transferred. You know what you're coming into. And for her to go out there today and do what she did, happy for her. And she should feel really, really good about her contribution today.
Lauren Moon had talked about in the past, obviously you guys practice with different combinations, you're gonna be playing on the court, obviously, against TCU and then today against Tech. How much of a learning experience or, for the team was it to, have Queen out on the floor so you guys can, have that actual competitive game-like atmosphere versus just kind of a practice type situation?
It's good when everyone's getting in. We get to see different rotations because that's going to help us in the long run. That's going to help us when we get to the Big 12 tournament, the NCAA tournament, just for people to have that experience.
Coach, you mentioned the physical toll a season like this can take on a team and a program. Talk a little bit more about the mental toll that it can take on a program and how you're able to combat that during the season.
Well, I think I've learned, if you're asking about me as a coach through the years, when I first got in this business, every loss just about aged me overnight. And they said the older you get, the more you'll be able to handle it better. And I think that I handled that early in my career at Baylor, just like I do wins. I handle things just a lot better, and I move on to the next game. I think young people never have a problem. They move on. They don't take it as hard as coaches do. And that's okay. I probably didn't when I was a player. But you just get ready for the next game, the grind of a long season, and it's not 11 weekends. Isn't that what football is? It's not like that in basketball. We played 3 games last week, and we got a quick turnaround and play here Tuesday. So we've got Sunday and Monday to go to the next team, and you have to be careful how much you do on the floor tomorrow. And yet you still got to do stuff on the floor. So it's not easy. This sport's, it's fast-paced, and we move on, and nobody feels sorry for you. I thought I had a great crowd today. It's family night or family day, and it's good everybody did get to play. Everybody got to get on the floor in the first and second half. All right, guys.